1, 2, 3. Okay, hey guys, welcome to the Flower Fanatic. Today we're going to be planting Amaryllis bulbs. I just wanted to give you a quick, easy tutorial on how you're supposed to plant them. So the first thing we did was plant our soil in our pot. If only you could see all the details here. It's like wild animals have been through this potting soil. My girls helped me get it out. We ripped right in the center and we filled it in this beautiful terracotta pot. I just chose to use the Miracle-Gro potting mix. It's easy to find, everyone has it, it's not that much money, and I can use this soil in the summer. So basically, some people plant them in gravel. I wasn't brave enough to try that. It's hard for me to believe, but they can grow in gravel in these like glass containers with gravel on the bottom, and they do really well. But I felt more comfortable using this potting soil. So the first thing you want to do is put them in the dirt. So I got a bulb for each child. There you go. Or me. So we have 3, huh, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so as you can see, this Amaryllis bulb has a pretty extensive root system. It's fairly large, and so I wanted to plant 3 bulbs because I wanted a lot of blooms in one pot. So for 3 bulbs, you need about a 10 to 12 inch pot. You want something that's heavy that can support the stems and the blooms because they're fairly heavy and they get pretty big. And so when you plant 3, you can plant them 1 inch apart. So let's get them in the soil. I kind of have some crevices here already. Okay. And you want to make sure that they're only covered, that the 1/3 of the bulb is exposed, 1/2 to 1/3 of the bulb. I know it's tempting. For me, it's hard to believe that they don't need to go lower, but that is the case. And then when you water them, you want to make sure you don't water them very frequently at the beginning. They don't need a lot of water. So once they start to dry out about 1 inch on the surface, water them again. Just make sure they don't get waterlogged. That can just cause damage and they'll die. And then after a while, when those stems start to form, you can water them a little bit more and just keep checking on them about every 5 days. And if they dry out, water them again. And when you water, she had a good tip. What was your tip?
That you don't water the tops.
Yeah, you don't want to water the tops of the bulbs. You want to water around them. Okay, so I have this cute little boxwood I thought was beautiful around it. I think it will be so pretty when I have my Christmas tree and some red stuff, this white. So this is the Monte Blanc variety. It's bright white with a green center. I thought that was so gorgeous. I tend to lean towards the white colored ones. I'm not a huge fan of the red. They have them in all sorts of different varieties. They have some red tipped ones, some lighter red, almost pink toned ones, but I think I like the white. I'll probably just plant white ones every time. And if you're smart, you can grow them all the way from October to April. So they are obviously an indoor plant, and if you do them every 2 weeks, you can have blooms that whole entire time. Do I love Amaryllis bulbs that much? No. So I will probably just plant them for Christmas. I'm a little bit late in the game. It's November here, and if I'm lucky, I'll have them by Christmas. I don't expect to. I'll probably get them after January because they take this one says about 8 to 12 weeks, but anywhere from 5 to 10 to 12 weeks to blossom. And so if you plant it right, you can have them around Christmas, and that is pretty awesome. They do get about 14 to 16 inches tall. The blossoms remind me of lilies. Once my blooms come out, I'm going to show a beautiful video on that. My daughter's starting to eat pistachio nuts, and I think my kids are getting bored. That means I got to end this video. I hope it was helpful. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe. If you have any questions, I promise I'll respond to you. And Merry Christmas in 6 weeks, and hopefully you have some beautiful blooms to look at.